Hey guys, DiehlGames here, back in the flat sandstone test map, and I've got a very cool tutorial for you today. This one is going to be on my automatic cocoa bean farm. And basically the way it works is all I have to do after I've got all my cocoa beans planted and grown is I hit this button over here once, and it's going to send a water current down, which will then collect all the cocoa beans. Now go down there and flow over ice into this collection bay. Alright. So now all of them will flow straight over here. I can just go here. There we go, and I have ice down there, which speeds up the flow of the cocoa beans. You can see I got a lot of cocoa beans just from that. So I used an 8x8 wall here to grow the cocoa beans because I figured that would be pretty efficient. Theoretically, you could make it any size you wanted. It would just require more pistons and more jungle wood as well. So after I've done with that part, after I've harvested, I just hit this lever. And then another wall of water comes down on the other side, and I can actually plant the cocoa beans. So, as you can see, it's very efficient. It works really well, and you can plant through the water and get air while doing so that you don't have to build your way up there or anything while you're planting. And when you're ready, you just turn this off. There you go, and you just let your cocoa beans grow, and you're ready for another harvest. Pretty simple. So, it's a very compact design, and it works really well. Show you the dimensions here. You can see it is fairly large up there, but other than that, it's a very small design. You can make it as wide as you wanted to. The thing is, just every so often you would have to have a row where you wouldn't have cocoa beans because you would need a repeater there, up there. So let me show you how some of this works, and then we're actually going to build one. I used glowstone instant wire to carry the wire straight up like that, and it goes out to repeaters and wires that toggle pistons. And those pistons allow water to flow down. So you can see how that works. These blocks right here prevent them from flowing more than one block at a time. So you don't want your water to expand out. It's a pretty nice design. So let's go ahead and build one. Now I just did the logs sideways because it was easier. Start it like right here. 5, 6. I think I'm going to go 6 by 6 just to make it a little smaller and easier to build for the tutorial. If you want to make it bigger, the process is pretty obvious. I'm sure you can figure it out. You're smart people. 4, 5. Yep, that's 5. And 6. It doesn't have to be square. You can really choose any dimensions that you want. It doesn't matter that much. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to dig a trench right here. You're going to put water in the corner. First, let's go ahead and put ice here to allow the water or the beans to flow faster. Oh, I've already got water. So let's get ice. There we go. Okay, water in the corner. You can see that will all flow right over to here. Pretty simple. Okay, now let's work on the actual design for the pistons. So what you want to have is your first row is going to go right on top of here. That's going to be the row that's going to allow you to leak the water onto your cocoa beans and actually collect them. So then here, I'm sorry if I'm going a little slow on the tutorial, but this is only my second time building one of these. I believe you want those on the corner. And then, like this. Bring this all the way around. There we go. There's that. Okay, is that correct? You actually do not need that row. And then, you're just going to want a line like this. 2 by 6 thing there of whatever building block you're going to use. It doesn't have to be sandstone necessarily. Okay, and then you're obviously going to need a way to toggle these on. So you're going to have a platform too wide back here. Then you're just going to alternate repeaters and redstone. Redstone, repeater, repeater. There you go. Alright, then I believe you need that there. Let's go check it out over here. I'm sorry. I really don't know what I'm doing that well. Okay, then you're going to have your first block of glowstone right here. Okay, and then you're just going to use a staircase style pattern like this. Easy stuff. Okay, let's connect this up with some redstone. Make sure everything is working properly. And a repeater right there. Okay, and you're going to want a button, but you're going to have to invert it. Okay, so we're going to do a block there, and a redstone torch right there. Alright, and that will invert your signal, so those will always be on unless you hit the button. Okay. So there we go, you can see just how that works. That's really easy. Then you can either use one source block in there or as many as you want. Just going to do it like that. And then, because I'm in a snow biome, I put glowstone over it to prevent the ice from melting. You could use any block. It doesn't really matter, but I just think glowstone looks a little bit cooler. Okay. Now what you want to do is you want to put glowstone on the other side for your next platform. Or actually, don't cover that up yet. My bad. I feel silly. Okay. Then you want another row of pistons over here for the water that you're going to use to plant your cocoa beans. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. You get a shared row of blocks right there. This is going to wrap around. Nope. Oh, dang it. Get me back up there. Silly Minecraft. This tutorial is not going the way I wanted. I'm sorry. Doing it the best I can, but my voice sounds really nasally right now, and I can't figure out why. Okay, then what you want to do is you want to just connect these like this, and have this go all the way to the ground to prevent cocoa beans from falling off to the sides. You don't want that. Okay. There you go. So that's it for that part. Now let's go ahead and wire up this side. So what you're going to need to do here. Alright, still figuring things out. Okay, then you have another row of platforms right here, which you will use to power these pistons. The reason you don't use all repeaters here is because you're saving yourself redstone torches and sticks and redstone and all that junk. So that's why I do that there. Okay. And then it doesn't really matter how you do this. You can orient these glowstone staircases any way you want, but I like having them fairly uniform, just so that they look nice, not in different orientations. There's that. Okay, let's rig that up with some redstone. Oh, screwed that up. I got this, I think. Let's try again. Perhaps a little better this time. Alright, what would be the easiest? Probably something like that. What am I doing? There we go. That should work. Alright, we'll try that out. Okay. So. Yep, that'll work out. Alright, and then we can do our lever, like right here. Okay, and we're going to want that to stay on. Put our water in and glowstone on top. And again, you could just use like half slabs right there. It doesn't really matter. That's only if you're in a snow biome. It won't go to ice if you're in like a plains biome. Okay, here we go. That's pretty much it, guys. You can put lighting on these walls if you want to keep it a little brighter. But it's a compact design. It looks fairly good. You could build it into a wall, which I think would look pretty cool. Like if you had an underground base, you could easily put it into a wall and it would look like it was a fairly concealed object. So let's go ahead and plant it and run some tests. Make sure everything is working like it should. And every time you have a full wall of cocoa beans, you're going to multiply your output by 2 to 3. So if I have 6 by 6, that's 36. I'm gonna get anywhere from 72 to that be 138 cocoa beans. So that's pretty good. Wait, did I? No, that math was horrible. 90, 100, 108, not 138. Okay, so we're gonna hit that. There you go. You can see that's working. Okay, we can grab that lone bean. And everything should rush over here. Yep. Because we have ice, it goes super fast, and then when we're ready to replant, we just do that, and you're good to go. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Please remember to leave a like. If you have any ideas for what I could do to make it better, please leave a comment about it, or just tell me what you think of it. And we'll be seeing you guys later. DiehlGames, signing out.